Hey, my name is one and only Luigi Reaction, and today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are about to look at the character spotlight #1 bid for Persona 5 Tactica, ladies and oh, once again, love that name. If you guys are Norway, ladies and once again, ladies and I am so excited for this game, ladies and because of two things, ladies and first off, ladies and of course, I absolutely love Persona 5, ladies and of course, ladies and this game reminds me of Mario plus Rabbids, ladies and two of my favorite things, ladies and of course, the strategy genre of video games, easy hands down, one of my favorite genres of all time, ladies and of course, ladies and this is #1 of the character spotlight, ladies and so we might get another one, and if we are, then yes. So let's get started. I'm so excited for the game. And of course, ladies, Persona 3 Reloaded. Oh, so excited. I can finally play Persona 3. So let's get started. The visual link of this video, ladies, will be in the description below. So let's get started with the character spotlight #1 for Persona 5 Tactica, ladies and gentlemen. In 3, 2, 1, let's get started. Oh, I cannot wait.
Welcome to Persona 5 Tactica, a combat adventure game where you'll lead a squad of characters called the Phantom Thieves of Hearts against a military group named Legionnaires. You'll get to put together a team of 3 from a roster of beloved heroes. Each character has a unique and wide array of abilities, talents, and personas that they bring to the fight against a precious cult. And who better to lead the charge than the leader of the Phantom Thieves, Joker.
Oh, dude.
Joker's weapons target single enemies but have a long range to keep you out of enemies' crosshairs and deals a moderate amount of damage.
Okay.
On top of that, his unique skill Phantom Judge can damage enemies in range while also taking them down while guarding.
Oh, nice! Oh, dude, it looks so good!
Next up is everyone's favorite cat that's not a cat, Morgana. He's great at knocking enemies out of cover with his sweep attacks so that teammates can follow up with moves that crit and even down enemies. And when Morgana uses his Winds of Time voltage, he's able to inflict damage across a huge area on the battlefield while also knocking enemies out of cover.
I love it, dude.
Finally, there's a new face to the Persona 5 world.
Arena, baby. I'm very excited to see
with a strong sense of justice who rescued the Phantom Thieves.
Dude.
And I am the one you overthrow.
Arena is able to target multiple enemies with her weapons while being able to dish out a high amount of damage. When it's time to use her voltage, activate Flag of Freedom to plant a flag in the ground that makes nearby enemies vulnerable and heals allies. Persona 5 Tactica also lets you customize various aspects of your characters. Be sure to adapt to the situation you're in to maximize your chances of success on the battlefield.
Oh, dude!
Until next time,
keep
fighting. Ignite your heart when Persona 5 Tactica releases on November 7th.
Oh, dude, this. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay, when she said that you can customize like your abilities, this is basically Mario plus Rabbids. Oh, dude, oh, it's Mario plus Rabbids, but Persona 5, dude. I love it, dude. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks so good, dude. I absolutely love the gameplay, dude. And of course, like I said, I'm definitely gonna watch it again so I can rewatch the gameplay to see like if I missed anything and see it's like similar to Mario plus Rabbids. Because, dude, it looks
Welcome
so
to Persona 5 Tactica, a combat adventure game where you'll lead a squad of characters called the Phantom Thieves of Hearts against a military group named Legionnaires. You'll get to put together a team of 3 from a roster of beloved.
You can combo it, and I think we get to higher ground. You knock the enemies off of the higher ground, and the fact you can do a combo with it. Oh, dude, it's so good, ladies. So that's a different part from Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Oh, Sparks of Hope, ladies. Because if you guys know, of course, this is like kind of like Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and of course, Sparks of Hope, ladies. But it's definitely most likely it's like the same thing as Sparks of Hope because you can move around. Same thing as in this game, which is so good, ladies, because that's easy and hands-on. One of the best part about Sparks of Hope, ladies, and the fact you can move around, so good.
Heroes. Each character has a unique and wide array of abilities, talents, and personas that they bring to the fight against oppressive forces. And who better to lead the charge than the leader of the Phantom Thieves, Joker. Joker's weapons target single enemies but have a long range to keep you out of enemies' crosshairs and deals a moderate amount of damage.
So I wonder if it'd be like the game.
On top of that,
in the game, of course, once you use your gun, of course, that skips your turn. But of course, once you use your gun for the enemies that weakness, of course, to bullets, then you can have one more one. So I wonder if you can use your gun in this game. It will skip your turn, or you can still use a persona skill. That's the one thing I'm very curious about because I think it did the same because it's basically, of course, same thing as Strikers. Because Striker is like a hack and slash type of game, which, if you once again, ladies, I highly recommend you guys to play Strikers, ladies, because dude, that game is so much fun. It's so good, ladies.
Skilled Phantom Judge can damage enemies in range while also taking them down while guarding.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Okay, so yeah. Okay.
Next up is everyone's favorite cat that's not a cat.
He's not a cat.
He's great at knocking enemies out of cover with his sweep attacks so that teammates can follow up with moves that crit and even down enemies. And when Morgana uses his Winds of Time voltage, he's able to inflict damage across a huge area on the battlefield while also knocking enemies out of cover.
Whoa!
Finally, there's a new face to the Persona 5 world, Arena, a mysterious revolutionary with a strong sense of justice who rescued the Phantom Thieves.
And I am the one who will see you overthrown!
Arena is able to target multiple enemies with her weapons while being able to dish out a high amount of damage.
Whoa!
When it's time to use her voltage, activate Flag of Freedom to plant a flag in the ground that makes nearby.
So of course, it's basically like this simple. Same thing as in Strikers. It's like saying voltage is Showtime, which is absolutely so good, ladies. So yeah, I think voltage is basically their Showtime, which of course the Showtime can give special abilities. Like for example, Mona, he creates a big gust of wind and pushes the enemies back, which is super useful. And of course, her voltage, Arena's voltage, is they can, of course, her enemies, of course, I think they can lower attack the enemies. I think this it, and of course they can regain your allies, your teammates' health and SPs too. If you guys take a closer look at this,
enemies vulnerable and heals allies. Persona 5 also lets you customize various...
Okay, that is a good one. That is a good example right there.
Flag of Freedom to plant a flag in the ground that makes nearby enemies vulnerable and heals allies.
Okay, this is a
Persona
good
5 Tactica.
Right here, so okay, so you can actually see the squares, the amount of the space. You see what the scales will be. I think we did see that in the Switch trailer and the reveal trailer. I think so. We don't know, but that is a good example right here. You see what it's gonna be about, ladies. So whose turn is it? It is, I think it's Joker's turn. So I think Joker's on the ground, and I think you can you can see the red lines. It's basically like Sparks of Fun mixed with Kingdom Battle, which dude, I absolutely love it. So that is a good example about what people are saying. Well, one is gonna be similar to Kingdom Battle and Sparks of the. So this is a good example right here. So this actually is similar to Kingdom Battle and Sparks of Fun, which is so good, ladies. I absolutely love it.
Also lets you customize various aspects of your characters.
Yeah,
be sure to adapt to the situation you're in.
Customize your for example, you can customize your spawns. You can upgrade, for example, the skill tree in Sparks of Hope and Kingdom Battle Laser. I'm really hoping we get a skill tree because that would be so awesome. Because I love me some skill trees. Skill trees is the best part of video games. So good, so good.
To maximize your chances of success on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep fighting.
So, now that's a good screenshot. That's a good background. But overall, dude, this looks like a blast. Once again, this looks like a great time, ladies. And of course, I love Persona 5. I love these type of games, ladies. And of course, it's my plus weapons for Persona 5. And hey, you guys know I'm definitely gonna get it. Of course I'm gonna get it. It's Persona 5. And fun fact, ladies, this game is gonna be releasing, ladies, the same day, ladies, as the remake of Super Mario RPG. I cannot wait for both of them. There is my reaction, ladies, to the character spotlight #1, ladies, for Persona 5 Tactica, ladies. We're gonna see other games so far, ladies. Leave in the comments below. The link of this video, ladies, will be in the description below. Make us like, subscribe, like my other videos. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.